ladies, gentlemen, cats, dogs, other. Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've done a get ready with me video, so that's exactly what we're here to do. I also feel like I just wore the same outfit in a video, but you know what? I'm feeling this look lately, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm also getting ready on my bed because I'm right in front of a window. It's kind of a dark day today. I wanted to just be right where the light is. Okay, my chapstick has my hair like all over it. Disgusting. But yeah, I use Carmex because there's really nothing quite like it. I have absolutely nothing on my face. For once, I actually did my hair first. I never do that. I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now. Okay, so this is a redness relief cream that I just started using, and I've seen a noticeable difference in the redness of my skin. I know my face is still pretty red, but honestly, a few weeks ago, it was like, oof, it was a hot mess, girl. So I just use a little bit of this. It smells like lavender. Maybe it has lavender in it. I don't know, girl. I mean, it has aloe. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. I don't know. It really soothes my face because my skin, it burns sometimes, and that's just rosacea life. Really kind of sucks, but I kind of want to do like a skincare video because having skin that burns is like the worst. So I'm on my bed. It is 10:30 in the morning. I'm going today to look at a wedding venue. We'll talk about that. So yeah, that is where I'm getting ready to go. I'm going with my mom, my aunt, my nana, and my sister. Not Brandon because he had to work today. He trusts my judgment. I mean, he's like, if it looks good, just go for it. He was really funny though with this one venue I went to. I sent him pictures of it and he didn't like it just because of the color of the carpet because he used to work in funeral homes and he was like, no, funeral homes always have red carpets. I have to turn off my heat. Probably zoom this in just a little bit. Yeah, for my eyebrows, I use this L'Oreal Paris brown eyeshadow that I cannot even see the name of. Oh, it's 203. So future me, if you ever want to rebuy it. Oh yeah, my mom gave me this years ago and been using it on my brows ever since. So thanks, mother. I used to want my brows microbladed, but I think I've kind of surpassed that phase because I've heard horror stories about it. It kind of piques my interest, but I'm like, so yeah, how have you guys all been doing lately? Check in down below. How are we all doing? I think now is like the first in a while that I've felt like myself, really since November, early December. Like my life was in shambles for like 2 months. Oh, I want to use primer first. I want to do a video of like my favorite and least favorite things. And this is probably gonna be my least favorite thing I've ever bought. It's the Maybelline New York Master Primer, and it's supposed to color correct. I mean, I'll let you be the judge, but I don't feel like it color corrects all that much. It's really just kind of a standard primer, honestly, and that's not the reason I bought it, but put your hand in mine, you know that I want to be with you all the time. Okay, what else should we talk about? Now I am going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Halo highlighter. I like to put this under my foundation. It's kind of a beauty hack. It makes your skin look so glowy. I kind of love it. The wedding stuff is all coming along pretty well. Make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm going to be asking for Q&A questions, and I'm probably going to specify don't ask when it is because I know that is probably going to be every single question. Okay. I look like a strawberry. Time for foundation. My go-to is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I also got this 24-hour foundation and it's more sheer, so if you want like a lighter coverage, I would go for this one. This would be a nice summertime foundation, but your girl needs like the works today. I woke up so early today for like no reason. I've just kind of been waking up earlier, which is good. I was definitely sleeping way too much. Going to bed at like 11:30 and getting up at 8:30 or 9:30. When you do the math, it's just way too much sleep. I've also been watching a lot of Fear Factor because I was honestly kind of too scared to watch it as a kid. Hashtag fear of vomiting. Anytime they would like go to eat something, I would just leave the room. It's such a weird phobia and it's honestly so embarrassing and I hate it. My mom always tells me that if I had kids, that fear would go away very fast because they would just always be puking. And I'm like, cool. So exposure therapy 101, we love it. Probably gonna do a wedding Q&A. I also ordered some wedding stuff on Wish. I feel like I've already told you guys this in my other video, but yeah, like we're not gonna do a whole huge thing. We already have a photographer who is in my family. I'm kind of like doing away with like bridesmaids and everything. I just decided that, you know, it's gonna be so small anyway. I really didn't want half of the guests to be in the wedding. It just kind of seems dumb, especially because on my side, there isn't going to be as many guests. Which was kind of making me sad, honestly. It was like, oh damn, I don't have a big family. It occurred to me, once we leave and we're married, every person there is going to be my family. So, you know, I'm gonna try to look at it like that I'm only making my family bigger that day. I know that's kind of cheesy, but when you're so used to only having a small family, it's kind of depressing. I don't know. Now I'm gonna use my Maybelline cover stick to conceal my eyebrows. My family's been really small for like a good 10 years. If I'm being honest with you, just a lot of falling out, I guess. And I was really too young to even really understand why, but I like to think that things happen for a reason, and for whatever reason, my family is just meant to be the way it is. I think that's why I cherish relationships so much with people. You know, the people that do care enough to be in my life, I'm just like, we have to stan. I also had an idea, let me know what you guys think of this. I could do a video trying out like 3 bridal makeup looks, and you guys can like chime in the comments what you like, what you don't like, what you think I should tweak, which look you think I should go with. I got that idea and I thought that that was kind of cute, so we could maybe do that if you guys are interested. Do I have too many brushes? Do you guys have more brushes than this? I don't know. I feel like that's too many, but maybe that's not anything. So I blend this out slightly, but not a ton, because we like to put the eyeshadow on this. I also have to do my roots, so maybe I'll just do a video doing my roots and we can just shoot the breeze and like cry together. I don't know. Giving life advice while bleaching my hair, that sounds like a good title. We are using, I got this for Christmas from Brandon. This is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. If you haven't tried out Juvia's Place makeup, highly suggest. I mean, like, come on. Come on. Any color scheme you want, they have palettes for it. And I have to leave here in 30 minutes, so I have to kind of speed this up. All right, so I'm gonna go in with like this chocolatey color called Kano in the outer corner. And I don't even play Mortal Kombat, but that is where my mind went reading that. So, and no one told me my foundation wasn't blended on my chin. Cool. I also want to give a huge shout out to like my new followers, because maybe you saw me being shouted out by Pink Sparkles because I did a art piece for her. So she mentioned me on her vlog channel and her Instagram. So if you came from that, holla at me, girl. You know, that's so awesome. I got like a bunch of new Instagram followers. I haven't really looked at my subscribers, so I don't know. YouTube's weird. It like doesn't even show you your subscribers anymore, which is kind of good because we don't like to look at numbers here. I need a lighter color. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna pack this on like with my finger. Fingers honestly work the best for lid eyeshadow, seriously. I think it's just like the oils of your hands just work so well. So if you really want that nice look, I'm gonna do a little bit of this little nude up in the brow bone. Oh my gosh. So do you guys want to know about my neighbor? Okay, so if you weren't here for the tea before, I do have a whole video about it, my crazy neighbor story time. There's actually like 2 parts to that, so you could go watch that to make more sense of this, but I guess as a brief, my neighbor thought I was stalking her, or spying on her, actually. And then more recently, we had problems with our water bill, which is, listen, if you are going to buy an apartment, or rent an apartment, I guess, ask them what is all included, how do the bills work, do I share water with my neighbor? Because if I would have known I shared water with a neighbor, especially one that would end up not liking me, that doesn't sound good. I mean, she could literally just turn on her water and leave it running, and that would hurt me. So don't ever do that. Honestly, kind of seems like unfair. But anyway, so we had problems with the water. The water bill was like double the price of what it usually is, and the bill goes to the landlord first, and then they send a picture of it to us, and then we just divide it by however many people. The landlord was like super confused as to why the bill was like doubled, so they thought that there was a leak or something. Oh my gosh. I forgot I had eyeshadow on my finger, and look at it. I don't want to lose my train of thought though. So the landlord was like, oh, it's okay, you guys, nobody has to pay the extra. We're gonna figure out if there's like a leak or something. So I was like, okay. I was looking all over my place. I didn't find any leaks. One night though, I was in my bathroom and I heard loud banging. It sounded like my neighbor like punching the ceiling, right? Because she lives underneath me. I thought that that was kind of weird, but I just kind of ignored it because honestly, so many crazy noises come from her place anyway that I just kind of learned to tune her out. Now I'm going in with my Tarte Sea Glass liquid eyeshadow on my lid just to add a little pizzazz. The one day Brandon and I are leaving the house together, nothing happened. Brandon comes back without me and she stops him. Hold on, I gotta get my hands free for this one because you guys aren't even gonna believe this. I feel like my makeup's never as good when I do it on camera. Kinda sucks. I get like stage fright. I don't know, I'm like, ugh. So Brandon is walking to the door by himself. She comes out, she stops him and says, you know Adria's been banging on your pipes to get water, right? I know you didn't just say that. I have to keep getting ready because I have to leave soon. I'm sorry, what? Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Okay, but like, I'm sorry, neighbor, what? Seriously. You are insane. And the worst part is that she thinks I'm insane. I don't care if I call myself crazy, because like, I know I'm a little crazy. I admit that. But when other people think that I'm crazy, we have problems. And not like crazy in like a quirky YouTuber way. Crazy like actually insane. And I acknowledge that this contour looks terrible right now. He says, no, she's not. And the neighbor says, yeah, she is. Can you imagine having the nerve to say that to somebody about their significant other? Like just accusing them of doing something and be like, yeah, they really are doing that. Never in all of my days. This is the Maybelline New York concealer in number 10. Probably fair. Fair. Yes, that's fair. Brandon was just like, no, she's really not. And when I tell you, she did not back down from her claim. She was just like, well, I know that she is. She said that I was banging on the pipes to get water out of them. And it's just like, dude, instead of thinking maybe your pipe is busted, especially because we've been having problems with our water bill, why did it never occur to you that maybe there's just a busted pipe? Which, haha, funny story. The leak was coming from her apartment. You know what? Forget what I said before. I honestly kind of love that she thinks I'm insane. Kind of love that. I feel like a crazy person in a Lifetime movie that's like going to be the antagonist. And I'm kind of here for that. So if somebody thinks that I'm a worse person than I am, then so be it. Here's the thing. YouTube is my outlet. But I have been told by my mom, that I'm a hard person to get to know. IRL. I am not an open book. I am not very social. I don't share my life at all. I will know people for months and not tell them a single personal detail about me, which is crazy, right? They would never guess that I do YouTube. And I don't tell people. That's what's so weird. Like, I'll meet new people and I will not even tell them about YouTube. Unless, of course, they ask, well, like, what do you do? And I'm just like, guess I gotta tell you. And it's not because I'm embarrassed of YouTube. It's just like I'm embarrassed of myself. I feel like my hobby could be literally anything and I would still just feel embarrassed of it for some reason. We have to stan this powder. Is this CoverGirl? It is a brandless thing, but it says clean professional powder. My lid cracked in a suitcase and got powder everywhere. I've switched to loose powder and I don't think I'll ever go back. Crazy neighbor, wedding plans. I really wish I could have been on 90 Day Fiancé because literally my wedding is in less than 100 days. So, I mean, for a small wedding that's doable. I've heard stories of people getting married like in 2 weeks. So, it can be done. I'm so over the moon about it. Like, I'm just so happy, and I'm not gonna speak negatively about anything because I'm just so blessed to have found love literally at like 19 years old, and here I sit at 26 still like completely in love and like, yes, we're finally doing it. We got that Q&A coming soon. I don't know if Brandon will want to do that with me. Maybe I can convince him to do that. I mean, we have been filming more lately, so maybe he'll come around. He's a little bit camera shy. He's kind of weird, but he knows that I love it, so he's made it work. I mean, if you look at our playlist that we literally have like almost 200 videos together. But he's still like camera shy. It's crazy. This is my new holy grail eyeliner. I don't care what anybody says. This is the Urban Decay 24/7. Like, it's so effortless and it just looks so good. Drugstore eyeliners are like clear. It's like a weird clearish gray. But this is like a Sharpie on your line, girl. Oh my gosh, I have to leave in like 20 minutes. I'm overwhelmed. I'm scared. This is a brow gel that I use. I forget the brand. I mean, it's the only brow gel that I've ever used thus far, but I mean, look at that. Ooh, like, ooh, damn. Okay, I'm not done doing my thing yet. Can't breathe. Breathe. Okay, mascara. How did I just do that without looking in a mirror? Holy crap, kind of risky. Oh, now it looks nice outside. Hello, sun. I saw this thing where it has been almost 7,000 days since the year 2000, and I'm like, damn. I remember the year 2000 turning to 2000 like it was yesterday. It was so crazy. When I think about the 90s and being a child, it honestly kind of feels like a fever dream. Part of it feels like it never happened, and it feels like my 20s have been my only life. So this just in, I have been 20 my entire life. I'm gonna go wedding dress shopping soon. I don't know when as of right now. I kind of want to time it to like after I bleach my hair. Really all we need to do is like secure the venue, send invites, get a dress, maybe some decorations, and like that's really it. Because I'm making my own playlist, and so far it's fire. Time for Wet n Wild Mega Liner for the winged lashes. Eyeliner. What's crazy was that when I first got engaged, I had such a different idea of what I wanted my dress to look like. Before, ooh, that looks cute. Okay. Before I used to kind of want like a more like slim, no real shape to it, just kind of like cinched under the boobs. I mean, I guess it would look okay, but I really kind of want like a princess style dress now. I didn't think that was what I wanted, but I totally changed my mind. I saw some cute ones and I'm like, okay, totally changed my mind. I have some purple highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Holographic. I kind of just want it because I'm wearing pink, so I feel like the pink and purple, just kind of a cute look. My mom stole this from me for like 6 months and I got it back like this, and I'm like, having a mom is like, yeah, she steals everything. Or maybe that's just my mom, I don't even know. No tea, no shade, but it's just like, I see what's going on. Putting some Jeffree Star on as well because you can really never have too much highlight. I feel like it really just amps up like every look. I used to go a little too crazy with it back in the day. If you've been here for a few years, you may remember when I discovered highlight and I just looked like a shiny, dewy mess. Which I like to say you can't have too much highlight, but you can. I've noticed that like 90% of my makeup is Maybelline and I'm not super mad. So this is the Super Stay Matte Ink lipstick. Something smells in here and it is not me. The weird thing about having fuller lips is like if you even overdraw your lips slightly, they look like porn star lips, which people used to like give me flack for all the time, like stop overdrawing your lips. I'm like, I literally just did it slightly by accident and my lips look gigantic. I also like to take some of this Maybelline Nude Thrill and I like to do this as sort of like a little layer, just kind of in the center there. Nice. What do I need? I feel like I need like blush or something. I'm gonna touch up my brows with this CoverGirl brow pencil. I feel like they're not dark enough. They're not like defined enough, maybe. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my wedding makeup. I mean, I feel like maybe something similar to this, but like with false eyelashes, a little bit of pink on the cheeks. I feel like that could look cute. I kind of maybe want to go for like the neutral eye. I'm definitely doing my own makeup because I have trust issues and would not trust someone else to do my makeup because that's just how I am. It's so weird. Like I would trust people with my hair, literally everything else about my wedding day besides my makeup. I don't know why that's like my control thing. Fill in my little freckle. All right, I feel like I need a little bit more color around my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this, I think. This is from my California Love palette. I've never been to California, but we love it, I guess. I kind of took it to a new level and I'm not mad at it. Okay, I have like 10 minutes. Wet n Wild Rose Photo Focus Primer Setting Spray, 3-in-1. We love her. I know a 3-in-1 thing is kind of like guy stuff. Guys like 3-in-1, 10-in-1. Honestly, I love it. For blush, I use this palette by Juvia's Place, and there's like a nice peachy color in here. Subtle little blush. I honestly probably need to get like an actual blush, but I kind of just like this color though. Although I think I just put too much on. E-Girl. I do want to do an E-Girl tutorial, because I feel like that would be kind of fun. Kind of hate that this doesn't have a mirror because I was just like a dummy. What did I get on my cheek? Oh, look, I got, oh, what? Holy crap. And of course I have to leave in like 5 minutes. And I don't know what's on my face. You know, I'm starting a new trend. That's supposed to be there. How long have I been getting ready? It's literally been like 45 minutes. I got some on this side too. Oh my gosh, imagine if I just show up to the wedding venue like this, like, hi. Imagine if I just took off all my makeup and started over. Can you imagine? Has anybody else ever done that before? I am almost 100% sure I've done that before. I just got started and I'm like, no. I like contouring my little nose. You know what's so messed up is I used to want a nose job. And I'm just like, my nose, there's literally nothing wrong with it. Why did I want a nose job? What's wrong with me? Facetune is kind of delusional, honestly. I feel like something similar to this for bridal makeup wouldn't be too bad. I'd probably cake my face a lot more, like foundation wise, but I feel like something like this, nude lip, pink lip, that's kind of why I want to play with looks before the big day, because I don't just want to wing it. Okay, so I think I'm done. I've made a complete mess of my sleeping area. This is the completed look. I honestly have to go. Thank you guys so much for watching today. A special thank you to my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I will put their names right here. Thank you guys. God bless. Any wedding tips that you have for me as I am beginning the planning process on a budget, definitely let me know. Yeah, and I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, cut back on your caffeine, because I am. It's good for you. Panda hugs. Love you guys. Bye! Why did it sound like somebody just opened my front door? Am I gonna die? Stay tuned. If I die, Brandon, please upload this, edit it nicely.